This video will provide you with the directions to create your spiraled lollipop trees or flowers, whichever you'd like to call them. You will need some small sheets of colored construction paper, a pencil, a variety of different size lids, and construction paper crayons. These crayons are a little different than we're used to. They look super cool on brightly colored paper or even any colored fun paper. So we'll get to use those today to make our spirals. There is a bit of planning involved when making your spirals because you need to leave room for your stem or your tree trunk, and then you're also going to leave room for the circle area too. So start by deciding where you want your trunk or your stem to be. So you're going to lightly draw a line where your stem will be. So it could be long or short, you decide. And maybe you want to create two because you could probably fit two circles on here. So we're going to be doing a lot of planning ahead while we're doing this. Make sure you draw nice and light so that you can erase if you need to. So this would be a stem right here, and this would be another one right here, or a trunk, whatever you want to call them. And then I'm going to put some circles on here and kind of give it a little test run. So it doesn't look like both of those are going to fit. So I'm going to try the medium and the small for this one. And once again, really lightly, because you don't want your pencil lines to show when you cut out. The only reason we are tracing these circles is to give us kind of a guideline as to where to stop and how to make our spiral grow to almost that line, that pencil line that we're making. So this is our first step. And as you can see, I have two stems and two circles. Maybe on my next one, I want a larger size circle and a little one. So I'm kind of looking at the space around, and I think I want to do just a little short stem for my small one. And then I want to do a longer stem for my larger circle here. So I have my stems kind of planned out, and I'm going to lightly trace around these. And I'm just going to continue this on one more sheet of paper. And then finally I did something a little different. On my last sheet I made two very long stems and a medium and extra small circle. Now I'm going to pick a color that will show up really nice. So this is lighter, so I can use a darker color on top of it. And then if I'm using a darker sheet of paper, I would want a lighter color that would show up really nicely. You can always test it on the back if you're not sure. To create a spiral with your crayon, you're going to start approximately in the center, and you're going to keep going around and around. And remember, they don't have to be perfectly circular. So if you want them to get a little wobbly, it almost makes them more interesting. So just stay within those pencil lines and make your crayon line grow almost to the edge. So you can see where my pencil line is there. You're going to do the same thing again. This time I'm going to make it a little more wobbly, just staying within the lines that I've made with my pencil. And if you need to, you can always practice on the other side or grab a practice sheet of paper from the wood cabinet. So just like that, and do it on all of them. Once you're all done creating your spirals, make sure your name and teacher code's on the back of all of them, and tuck them in your folder for next time when we put everything together.